Hello, you're watching Daily News on Allnews Nigeria. I am Opeyemi Olugbemi. Here are the headlines for today. Funke Akindele speaks on election defeat. AISHA YESUFU calls out UK ambassador. Nigerians tear passports over outcome of elections. Welcome back. Now the news. Nollywood actress cum politician Funke Akindele has said that being on the ballot for the Lagos State governorship election was a learning curve, maintaining she gave a good account of herself despite losing the election. Funke Akindele was the running mate of the Lagos State People's Democratic Party PDP governorship candidate Adediran Abdulaziz, aka Jandor. The All Progressives Congress APC flag bearer and incumbent Babajide Sanwo-Olu won the exercise, with the PDP coming with a distant third. Despite the defeat, the actress is upbeat, insisting that there was so much for her to learn. Funke Akindele, in her appreciation post on Instagram, thanked her supporters for their backing, saying it was, in quote, an honorable run for us. Following the outcome of the election, the actress deleted all posts relating to politics and the PDP from her Instagram page. Checks by Allnews Nigeria on Monday showed that the posts visible on her page of 15.7 million followers were that of her movie promotion and other personal posts. Recall that the actress, who was highly optimistic about her chances of becoming the next deputy governor of Lagos State, revealed on December 2022 that she was quitting her illustrious acting career spanning over 20 years for politics. She was super confident that her 20 million fans on social media would vote for her.
Has the numbers. I have the numbers. I have fans and followers. I'm true to myself.
Also, former governor of Ekiti State, AISHA, before the governorship election, had ridiculed Funke and her counterpart, Jandor. According to Fayose, the duo do not have the credentials to govern Lagos and its challenges as governor and deputy governor of the state. The former Ekiti State governor had described them as people doing theatre, saying it's better for Lagosians to re-elect the incumbent governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
When you say have a bite, your teeth must have the grab. What catchment does Jandon has? And my sister, okay? These theater people, what would they call? Hausa theater. In an election that you already got 75,000 in a general election, they should go and rest. Okay. If I were them, I would go and rest. But you know, some people with the election, they may want to cash out.
In other news, Nigerian activist AISHA YESUFU has called out UK's ambassador to Nigeria, Katrina Liang, for telling Nigerians to be proud of the presidential election. In a video she shared, AISHA YESUFU recalled how Katrina said she was fascinated by the presidential election. She sarcastically congratulated the United Kingdom ambassador, adding that Nigerian politicians heard her loud and clear and killed more people in the just concluded governorship and House of Assembly election.
Congratulations, Katrina. They heard you. Yes, indeed, they heard you. You came out to tell us that the 2023 election, you found it fascinating. You found it fascinating that people were killed. You found it fascinating that people were injured, people were harmed. You found it fascinating that results were being changed. You find it fascinating that violence was brought into the election. Well, they've heard you. They've heard you loud and clear. And the gubernatorial election, they unleashed more violence. More people have been killed. More people have been harmed. More people have been disenfranchised. More people have been refused to perform their civic duty. The same thing that you not accept in your own country. You come to our country and you sit down, you're fascinated by an election that is marred with violence because, of course, it's a horror film you can watch live happening. Again and again and again we have stand. This double standard, this two-faced standard, we do not want it. You sit in your pretty little countries, you have election where people are free to go out and vote, where nobody is afraid for their lives, where nobody is killed when they go out for election, and then you come to our own place, you accept a minimum standard, you're okay with, oh, a few being killed because those few are not part of your families. Those few are not your citizens. We do not need handouts from you. We do not need handouts from these nations. You sit down, you constantly want our country to be down, you want our continent to be down, so that you say, oh, we sent them £5 million for the election. Taxpayers' money. Do we look like we need £5 million? Does Nigeria look like it needs £5 million? We have said to you, stop giving a enabling environment for people who loot our nation dry and take them to your places and invest them there. There must be minimum standard. We're sitting down here, people are being killed because they want to exercise their civic duty. And you come to tell us that we should be proud of an election that is so mad. Because, oh, it's better than 2019. How? Well, more people have been killed. They heard you loud and clear. Hope you're happy now.
AISHA YESUFU stated that Katrina is telling Nigerians to accept what cannot be accepted in our home country, United Kingdom. YESUFU also alleged that developed countries want Africa to continue being down so they can always send handouts. Finally, on the news, 2 Nigerian men based abroad have turned their Nigerian passport following the outcome of the 2023 presidential and gubernatorial elections. One of the men showed off his passport booklet as he voiced how he was disappointed with how the election had panned out.
Having critically observed the way and manner the Nigerian election has been conducted so far, I have come to the conclusion that Nigeria can never be redeemed. As a result, I have decided not to be associated with anything called Nigeria. In order to buttress my assertion, I hereby destroy my Nigerian passport.
He noted that he would not be associated with anything concerning Nigeria as he has renounced his citizenship. The other man also spoke on how he voted for Peter Obi, not because of tribe, but because of his capabilities and characteristics, yet his vote, like millions of Nigerians, did not count.
This is my Nigerian passport. And it doesn't even matter whether I am Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa. The bottom line is I am Nigerian, and that comes first. Nigeria has failed us. We have hoped for a better country. My wife is Yoruba, and I never intended for Peter Obi to be the leader of Nigeria because he is Igbo. But I wanted him to be the president because of what he has to offer, what he brings to the table for Nigerians. And for that reason, because of what has transpired in this last election, from today I refuse to be associated with anything regarding Nigeria. This is my passport.
And that's it on the news. You can follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Opeyemi Olugbemi. Do have a lovely day.